Our conversation with all three of our Indiana County Commissioners, brought to you by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Folks, good morning.
Good morning, Todd.
It's good to have you all with us. Somebody sounds like they're underwater there. I hope that clears up for us here. But we do want to talk about something new that was announced yesterday, and I was taking a look at the website this morning. Looks like it's going to be a great, great help. It's called Indiana County PA Reach, and that's the website, IndianaCountyPAReach.org. Well, we want to talk about it, what it is and what is it intended to do, and how folks can take best advantage of it. So, Commissioner Gorman, can we start with you? And you can you can explain this for us?
Yes, thank you, and thanks for the opportunity to introduce REACH to our residents today, Todd. It is a group of local community leaders that formed a collective voice, and we are considering this an official source for news and information around emerging concerns and opportunities. The concept for REACH evolved out of COVID-19, of course, in the Recovery Task Force that was spearheaded by the county commissioners to bring our leaders together to have a common aligned voice, particularly around such a serious issue as COVID. Our hope is one day we can get past COVID and get on to something else that we can all rally around and work together for our residents. But for now, our focus is on how do we inform, bring resources to the idea of the REACH, which stands for Resources, Education, Announcements, Communication, and Help. And the idea is please reach to us for resources. Please reach to us to be educated on this. Please reach to us and the website and all that we have to offer for announcements and communication that we so desperately want to get out to our residents. And just a key concept of this, Todd, is one of the things we have all heard for a long time, not just now through COVID, but there's so many of our residents that are on the outskirts of our county who get their information from other sources that may actually be coming from another county. So, like, for example, they might be on the skirts of Blairsville and be getting a Westmoreland or Pittsburgh channel. Or they might be on the other side, and getting their news from JAC on the Johnstown side. And so this group is trying very hard to figure out how do we use every medium to get communications out, particularly around COVID, that people want answers to or updated on a regular basis. But how do we do that to all of our county residents? This is a start. This is not the total answer yet. It will evolve, and hopefully with the help of our residents begin to put things up that they want to see, that they want to know about in a more timely manner, and keep them informed, and then use other mediums as well to continue to reach out.
Commissioner Mike Keith, let's talk with you this morning as well as we consider this Indiana County REACH partnership and how it was that it all came together. This was not just a let's do it today and it happens. This took some doing, didn't it?
Yeah, I actually thought, as Robin mentioned, this thing started out with whenever we started into COVID, and we had the Emergency Operations Committee that came together through all of the different groups within the Indiana County, EMA or hospital, just different avenues of getting information to get to the different residents of Indiana County. And then the CARES funding came into play. Again, it's one of those things that the county actually took CARES funding and actually developed this REACH program. And again, working with all of our entities throughout the county, putting this together with a great marketing team that actually, with Pipitone, who's actually putting this out for us. But this, again, is another tool, not only, like Commissioner Gorman said, for COVID. We want to continue this to get out to the entire county, same message.
So this could actually extend once the pandemic is finally put to rest. Let's hope that happens soon. But this sort of a thing could continue in other avenues, could it not?
That is true, and again, that's one of the tools that we want to see. Right now, as it's working through COVID, informing the residents of Indiana County, basically set the pace for what is to come in the future.
Commissioner Shireen Hess with us as well. Good morning to you.
Hey, good morning.
It's good to have you with us as well. Shireen, I'm looking at this website. It is really detailed when you get to especially when you get to the county statistics portion of it. There's been a lot of people doing a lot of things to make sure that the most accurate information is out there, and there's a ton of it.
Yes, there is. The Department of Health has their dashboard, which we have a very nice, easy link to, and CDC has data, and then there are many ways to read it, but I think it's in a pretty digestible format in this way, so that's very good. And in February, when this all started to come around, and I was I was hearing about this in February because I was planning a trip to another country, and I started to hear from some friends about this thing, and all of a sudden, it's not just a problem that exists in the world. It's right here. Our cases are exploding. Locally, we're in a world of hurt here. So we're not really exceptional here in India. This is happening right here, right now. But what is good is we have these resources, and we do have an independent medical center that is working very hard, and our frontline workers are there. They're taking care of Indiana. So we need to continue, even with this site, which is a good acronym, REACH. We want to reach out. We want people to reach to us. This is a what can we do as agencies and organizations, but also we need people to take personal responsibility and continue to wear masks and distance and stay home if you're sick and practice good hygiene, all of that. So it's a good start, as we've said. We need to keep on doing more, though.
This, and I'll throw this out there for any of you. Any of you can respond to this. Indiana County Reach is obviously a lot of work has gone into it. We want people to use it as the resource that it is. But how do we get that message out to people that this is their go-to source? I can go ahead and tell you that we're going to have one or all three of you voice a PSA that we can get it on our regular schedule. But I know that has to be a big part of it, is getting people to the website.
Yeah, and Todd, this presents such a great opportunity for a collective partnership of a lot of our major industries across and partners across Indiana County. So, for example, since the commissioners are part of the partnership, we will push this out through every one of our agencies and directors across the county. And, of course, many of them know about it already and are working within it. But so that all of them are informed, no matter who they are, that they can begin to get the word out. And we've asked our other partners. So the Indiana Hospital, we would ask them to push it out to all of their employees with a message that says, share with your friends, share with your families, anybody that wants to know, use this website. IUP is another partner, our legislators, our townships, our boroughs, our EMA office, our health and human services sector. So this will go out across a broad swath of partners, really pushing out to their, what I would call second and third tiers, our boroughs and townships. Again, as far as we can get it, and it's funny because along with this effort, Todd, and so well, every time we would say, well, even on our county website, you can go to our website. Do you listen to the radio? Do you get the paper? And some people would say, I don't have broadband. I don't even have access to broadband to get on. And that has really aligned our other efforts around broadband, obviously, as how important it is to push information out through channels people can actually get it.
Yeah, that's extremely important, isn't it? And it really does. It lays out for us the importance of closing all the different loops that are there. Everything needs to connect, and if there is a gap there, such as with broadband, then that just reduces the effectiveness of the whole effort.
Yeah, and Michelle Freiling from IUP, because it's a tried and true model with the Indiana Area Collaborative Team, IACT, she is acting as our point person between partners and our Pipitone group to push out message and get approvals to make sure everyone's on board. but she has pushed this message out already to the Contanning Leader Times, the Gazette, obviously the Pen, the Tribune Review. Our other partners are Downtown Indiana, the County Chamber, and the Tourist Bureau. So again, it will go out through all of that membership as well.
Robin, don't forget the radio station.
What's that?
I said, don't forget the radio station there. You
Oh,
got it
well,
out
we're
to us,
talking to
too.
you. You were number one, Todd. Come on, you're our hometown radio station. And we always talk about just how good you are. And again, I listened to your interview this morning with Luke Reese, and I was just loving it.
Well, we appreciate that. We appreciate the effort that has gone into this as well. This is innovative, and it's really something that I think folks need to use as a regular resource. They need to visit this site as often as they possibly can. I want to thank you all for being with us this morning, and it's very accommodating of you to put this together so quickly. I appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, Todd. Thanks for the opportunity to be on.
All right. Have a great day today.
Thank you.
You too.
It is
Bye-bye.
Indiana in the Morning here on WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160. So that's a really good resource. And if you want an idea, I'm on the website right now. It's IndianaCountyREACH.org. And you can click on, for instance, here's the county statistics. And there's a dashboard there where you can view all of the statistics. I can't say the word, but I know what I mean. All of the statistics having to do with Indiana County. Total cases across the state, negatives and positives and numbers of recovered. But then you scroll down and you can get to the Indiana County numbers, the death data, the infection data, death by county of residence, view the weekly report, all of these resources that come from the state. And it's one of those areas where you could actually get lost and forget what you're supposed to be doing because you're examining all of these numbers. But it's extremely important that we understand that this